Mike, check 1, 2. What is this? Amukundi, ITALKSPORTS. The football season is upon us, my friends. We're 2 games in, and I'm already pissed. I'm already angry. I'm not a happy man. I thought I'd be recording this with more joy and more happiness, but I'm not. This is really a tough day. Well, Friday was a tough day. Right now, and day of recording, it is Sunday. Sunday what's today's date, man? Sunday the 8th of September. And we got some games coming up, which I'm really excited for. But before I get to tonight's games, which I will get to in my next episode, but tonight is jam-packed, Sunday night football. Everything is going to the side. Phone is on Do Not Disturb. Girlfriend is on Do Not Disturb. Console is on Do Not Disturb. And I am unavailable from 7 p.m. Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow, actually. We'll talk tomorrow. But let's get to the reason I am upset. I'm going to try my best to have like visuals on screen because I need you to see this. And we'll do that in post. But otherwise, Google them. But if you can see the visuals that I'm going to put on screen, that's why the Chiefs won the game. And that's why the Ravens lost. Reason number 1, Lamar Jackson. Man, I love Lamar. By the way, let me start here. Are you well? I always do this. I don't mind my manners. Are you well? Are you doing okay? You can just type in the little thing down there if you're doing well. NJ in studio. NJ, are you well?
I'm fantastic, man.
You're fantastic. NJ says it's fantastic. That makes one of us. That makes one of us. I'm not okay, man. I'm not okay. Okay, so I just checked the score. The Chiefs beat the Ravens 27-20 in the season opener, which is... You may think it's a close game, but while watching the game, at no point in time did I ever think the Chiefs are going to lose this. Now, the Ravens got the first touchdown of the game, which was by Derrick Henry. Shout out King Henry. He has arrived. And I told you I was excited to see Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson doing their thing, but why? Why is your quarterback running more than your running back? I get that it's going to happen on some days, especially on days where Lamar just wants to do his thing. Once Lamar starts doing his thing, then sit down, let the man cook. Because when he starts cooking, he gets to work and he does a really good job of that. However, when I say Lamar Jackson is part of the reason they lost that game is because he was doing just a bit too much for my liking, and they did give him the offense a bit more. You can clearly tell that he's calling the shots with the offense. You can clearly tell that he's still trying to find his footing, especially with everything else that's happening. Ooh, and they got this receiver, second-year receiver, Isaiah Likely. Ooh, that boy, I'll get to him later. I'll get to Likely later because we also have a problem there. Not his fault, but still his fault because damn, man. Okay, so what am I saying? Lamar played a very good game. He played a decent game. The first quarter had me a bit concerned. He did get the touchdown pass. Well, not the touchdown handover with Derrick Henry. Shout out Derrick Henry, got the first touchdown of the game. His first touchdown as a Baltimore Raven. I told you that he moved from Tennessee. And looks like they're going to play well together. Looks like they're going to do well together. However, I do need your quarterback letting your running back run. Because if I look at the numbers right here, I do not understand. Tell me why Lamar Jackson ran 122 yards. Derrick Henry only ran for 46. 13 carries, 46 yards, and 1 touchdown. That's your running back. That's your running back off the game. Why is that even happening? Why is your quarterback getting 16 carries and your running back getting 13? But that's the deal you signed up for. That's what you get with Lamar. You know that he's going to run. You know that he's going to do his best to put the offense on them shoulders. And it's worked out. 2 MVPs, but he's only won 2 playoff games in how many years now? I think 8 years. That's very... might do well in Dallas with the Cowboys is all I'm saying. But Lamar Jackson played a very good game. The last 5 minutes of the game is where I feel like he showed us why he's the MVP. I am also very disappointed because the last 2 passes, you saw it. The last 3 passes actually. What happened? First pass, missed it. Missed. Man, he had the boy wide open. He missed a wide open receiver. I just can't remember his name right. Is it Likely? Yes. He had Isaiah Likely right there. Hit him. Missed it. Cool. Boy was open in the corner. Cool. We thought, nah, that's okay. Let it happen. It happens. It's the way of the game. You know how it goes. Bro, he missed a wide open Zay Flowers very next play. Zay Flowers was wide open. You see me right now? You see where I'm at? Nobody's around me, right? Yeah, I have as much coverage as Zay Flowers did that game. And he still missed it. Zay Flowers was over here, right? Zay Flowers was over here. Lamar threw yeah, Zay Flowers, yeah. Can you still hear me? Yeah, right here. See where I am? This is where I am. This is where the pass to Zay Flowers was. Now add another meter, if not more. And that's where Lamar threw the ball. Where are you throwing the ball over there? The receiver is wide open in the end zone. That's a touchdown. You are down. You just need one touchdown. It's the final minute of the game. You can do this. Every time Lamar plays Patrick Mahomes, I feel like that's what happens. It just goes left. He just somehow finds a way to beat himself, which I do not like. This dude you are good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes out of all the quarterbacks in the league. I'm looking, actually, Joe Burrow aside, because Joe Burrow has proven to us that he can do it. But Josh Allen couldn't do it. Lamar Jackson clearly is struggling to do it. Who else is going to do it? Nobody is. It seems right now nobody's capable of beating Mahomes. And I know it's a Herculean task to beat that boy. But it can be done. It can be done. It's just, I need Lamar to lock in. And in the last play of the game, man, a toe. It gave me flashbacks of KD in the 2021 semifinals when he was in Brooklyn playing against Milwaukee. Remember that turnaround 3-point jump shot that he hit, and turns out it was 2 points. Just that much. That boy's foot, man. Zay Flowers caught the ball, and he was right there, and it didn't work. He was on the line. I screamed. I got so happy. I jumped up in joy. Touchdown. We go into overtime. And actually, they were going for 2. When they thought it was a touchdown, they're actually going for 2. So they were going for the win. But either way, it didn't work. And unfortunately, that's just the way of the game. Great first game of the season, however. I just don't like how it ended. But that's the beauty of sports. That's the cinema of sports. Another reason that the Ravens lost this game, in my opinion. I don't know why, but I'm just going to say it's rust or chemistry. I don't know what's happening.
How about them Ravens?
Are you okay, NJ?
Okay.
I'm talking football here. I'm talking football. I will get to you when we talk soccer. I will get to you when we talk soccer. Ravens, you disappointed me. I was confident. This was a
what
big...
What happened if Ray Lewis was there? Huh?
Ray Lewis is 50, not much.
Huh?
Ray Lewis is 50, not much.
I'm talking about his heyday. Would you have allowed this to happen? Nah.
Man, we need something. Bring back Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharp and all them Ravens, bro. But yeah, Ravens, you disappoint me so much. So much. Well, you played a good game. You managed to take the defending champions, well, almost to the wire. And you didn't play nearly your best game. So I think they just need to get over this, whatever these growing pains are. I think also the team just still needs to gel. There were too many penalties. I didn't get that, from roughing the passer to illegal formation to false starts. These are basic flags that a team that's a well-oiled machine should not be going through. I'll take a little bit of pass interference here and there. Actually, pass interference is probably the one flag that I think, you know what? I'll allow it because you're at least trying. But roughing the passer, you know better. As a defender, why are you even doing that, bro? Illegal formation. Why? Did you not get the play? Did you not see where you're standing? False start. What? Wait for the audible, bro. Wait for the hot, and then just do your thing. Come on, Ravens. We try. What are we doing here, bro? We're trying to win a Super Bowl. We've been trying to win a Super Bowl, and if we don't get over this hump, if you don't figure out a way to beat Patrick Mahomes, I am telling you right now, I am promising you right now, it will not happen. Because if you're in the AFC, or any other team in the NFL actually, but the AFC, because that's your conference, you will have to go through Patrick Mahomes one way or the other if you're going to a Super Bowl, whether that's in the wild card round, which I would doubt the Chiefs will even be in. So whether it's the second round, whether it's the championship game, whether it's the damn Super Bowl itself, all roads come through Kansas City. That's just how it's been. That's just how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. It's the same way the MVP award should just be the Patrick Mahomes award for the next however many years, because otherwise he's just going to keep winning them, right? Same thing happened, but that's what happens with great players. Same thing happened with Jordan. Same thing happened with LeBron. It's happening with Giannis. It's happening with the Joker. It's happening with a lot of people. But Baltimore. Who's Dolph Shades? Who's Dolph Shades? And Kansas is a really great team, man. They managed to get a new receiver, Xavier Worthy, who is, that boy can run. Oh, that boy can run. He got 2 touchdowns in his first professional game. His first game in the NFL, and this boy got 2 touchdowns, which was really great, but it also just showed me how great of a player Patrick Mahomes is. He's as great of a quarterback as he is, he's also just a plug-and-play player. You know, you put him in any system with any team. All you need is decent receivers around him, and he will make them shine because he's just that great. That's just Patrick Mahomes. He is also another reason why those boys lost, because he's such a bad man. As Stephen A. would say, he's a bad man. But he did get the job done. And, well, I don't feel like at any point in time was he doing too much. He was doing just enough to get his team over the hump. Passing the ball when he has to, running the ball when he has to, passing it over to the running back when he has to. And it really worked. And I think moving forward, the receivers are only going to get better. If this Xavier Worthy kid is doing this the whole season, he might just be Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's doing so well. He's fast. I think they might have figured it out that along with Travis Kelce, Mahomes just needs another receiver who can catch the ball and just boom, run. Just boom. Happened with Tyreek. Have they managed to find a good successor to Tyreek? Probably. I don't know. I don't even think they needed to. Tyreek left and they won 2 Super Bowls. The first team to win back-to-back since Tom Brady and the Patriots did it in 2004. You realize how long that is. That's 20 years without a back-to-back champion. Mahomes is doing it. If he three-peats, I get people that say he might just be the GOAT. So that's going to be great. It was a great game. I woke up at 2:30 a.m. to watch it. Feel like I wasted my time because the Ravens ended up losing. They ruined my day. But a great game to watch nonetheless. And then the following day, we had Saquon, Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles going up against Jordan Love and the Packers. And the Eagles won that game, just let me tell you right now. The Eagles won that game. Oh my God, that is taking so long. But the Eagles beat the Packers. And that was also a very close game. I will say 34-29. Great game. Saquon Barkley had 2, if not 3 touchdowns. Yeah. 3 touchdowns to Saquon Barkley in his very first game as a Philadelphia Eagle. Leaving the Giants was a great choice. Because remember last time I was here, I said the Giants just got Saquon in a bag of chips. So they got him out of there, left him to go to Philly. And I think it's going to work. Jalen Hurts is looking really good. Well, not really, really good. But he's looking like the Jalen Hurts that went to the Super Bowls just 2 years ago. And if he keeps playing at this rate, he now has an elite running back that can somehow catch the ball really great as well. I saw him do that. The first touchdown of the game, his first touchdown of the game was actually a catch. Saquon in the end zone, just boom. He caught the ball. I said, wait a minute, that ain't Saquon, is it? It was Saquon Barkley. But his second score was the more impressive one. I think he just managed to just beat the defense very well. He still got his quickness. I didn't see any slowing down. I figured after the crazy injury that he had and the rehab that he had and the past season in New York, I thought he could have fallen off. Nope. there's no falling off whatsoever. As a matter of fact, he could be the best running back in the league. I know I said right here on this very chair, and I said Derrick Henry might be the best running back in the league. I did not see what Saquon was about to do. So I'll have to double back on that. I'll have to double back. It was a great game. Jordan Love is coming. Jordan Love has arrived. And Jordan Love might just be one hell of a player within the next couple of years. And that's really a credit to the Packers front office. The Packers front office, if they pull this off with Jordan Love, and he's also an elite quarterback that takes the franchise to greater heights, that's going to be 3 quarterbacks in a row that the Green Bay Packers have managed to find, nurture, and turn into Hall of Fame level players. Let's not forget Brett Favre. From a talent perspective, some say he's the greatest to ever do it. Brett Favre came in, ran the Green Bay Packers, got them some Super Bowls, did what he had to do. And then just when you thought, okay, cool, Green Bay's time is over, now the team can rebuild and go off into the sunset, what happens? They draft Aaron Rodgers. Right after Aaron Rodgers learns from Brett Favre, he was his backup for a while. Then he comes in, does his thing, and we all know how Aaron Rodgers' career went. The one Super Bowl does not do him justice. If you just look at the one Super Bowl, which I guess we're in this business for rings, so what are we even doing here? But if you check his last Super Bowl, if you check the one Super Bowl along with the rest of his resume, man, Aaron Rodgers, according to me, is the best quarterback I've seen play. Actually, the best quarterback I've seen play ever since I started watching football. Patrick Mahomes is a close second, and if he keeps this up, then it's not even going to be a discussion. Not even going to be a debate. We'll know exactly who him is, But after Aaron Rodgers, which, by the way, the Packers let him leave while he was still in his prime. He's 40 years old, but he was still in his prime. They let him leave after he just won an MVP, and they said, thank you. Go off now. We got Jordan Love. And Jordan Love seems to be coming. He made some really great passes. Just let me take a quick look at his numbers here to make sure that I am not just talking rubbish, because Jordan Love had a decent game. He threw for 260 yards, 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. For his first game in only his second season as a starter, I think that's going to be quite great. He didn't outplay Jalen Hurts, though. Jalen Hurts made 20 of his 34 passes, threw for 278 yards with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. Yeah, he fumbled. Right at the snap, he just dropped the ball. But yeah, I need to get a camera for NJ. It'll be like right here in the little side, and then all the things you're doing to distract me behind the camera will be shown. But Jordan Love did what he had to do. He got the job done. If he keeps playing like this, I do wish that Devontae Adams was still on the team, because then I'd get to see how he gets to play with an elite receiver. But all things come to an end. All good things come to an end. And we're getting closer to the end of this episode, actually. So I covered the 2 games that I watched. Tonight, 7 p.m. until tomorrow. Because I won't be available. I won't be here. I won't pick up your call. It's Sunday night. I'm watching football. I'm watching Red Zone. Don't do that, bro. There's no time for chicken at a time like this, bro. There's no time for chicken at a time like this. We are very serious right now. We're in business mode. But if you want to watch the games happening tonight, we got the Saints and the Panthers. We got some games that I want to watch. The Bengals and the Patriots are playing tonight, which I think will be the game that I'll watch, because I want to see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And I want to see what's happening this side in New England. Bill Belichick is gone. Okay, Tom Brady's been gone for years now. So for the first time ever, as I said last time, since before I was born, the Patriots are not with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. What will happen? I don't know. We got the Steelers and the Falcons. I want to see what happens with the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I want to see Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson at a time was considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but Deshaun Watson, the player, I have no issues with. I think he's a great player, phenomenal talent, one of one. And I hope he's still that elite level player that he was in Houston. Deshaun Watson, the man. I don't know if I should even talk about Deshaun Watson, the man. And I'm gonna try my best to put my personal feelings about him to the side and just be objective about him as a football player. Bro, do you know that this dude had 50 women come up with allegations?
What allegations? That he was paying child support?
They got your man in sexual assault charges.
50!
50!
50!
And he got suspended for 1 season. And now he's back in the league. 50.
Were those true or just allegations?
So far, they still just allegations. They settled the whole thing outside of court. But my chat is 50.
There's an agenda.
50.
There's an agenda.
What? 50. Okay, so as I check the games for you once again that I think you should check out, the Dolphins and the Jaguars is going to be a great game. We got Trevor Lawrence this side. He's been coming through. He played a very great game in the playoffs last season, beating Justin Herbert and the Chargers, but he's going to have to prove to us that as the number 1 pick, I can do this. We're still waiting for him to show us that I'm the number 1 pick and y'all must have forgot who I was. He hasn't shown us thus far, but they're playing the Jaguars and Jacksonville Jaguars playing the Dolphins. And the Dolphins, we got Tua Tagovailoa. I said it. We got Tua Tagovailoa with Tyreek Hill. And what more do I want? What more should we say on that, man? We got the Cheetah. They've been doing well for the past couple of years. They just can't seem to get over that hump. As soon as it goes to the playoffs and as soon as the stakes get high, I feel like the team itself just, I don't know what's happening, but they'll figure it out. All that being said, it's going to be a great game. My next episode, I will be talking UFC. Why? Because UFC 306, 15 September. Wait, let me make sure, because I was told that dates are not really my strong point. But next Sunday, because I'm recording on this Sunday, and I don't know when this will be out. I will try my best to have it out for you early. But next Sunday, I will be talking, Sunday 15 will be UFC 306. In the main event, we got Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. Finally learned how to say it. Merab Dvalishvili. It's spelled DVA Shvili. But I finally learned how to pronounce Merab Dvalishvili. That's going to be a great main event. The co-main event is for the bantamweight. Wait, not the bantamweight. Yeah, the co-main event is the ladies fighting. And that's going to be really great. But we still got 2 great main events at the Sphere, which is the whole story behind UFC 306. It's the first sporting event to happen in the Sphere, which is pretty cool because I didn't even know you could have sporting events in the Sphere. I thought it was just a cool dome that you just showed screens and it changes to Pokemons and all sorts of other cool stuff. But no, it turns out you can have a whole thing in there. And that's exactly what Dana White is doing. He did say that he will be celebrating Mexican culture and Mexico's contributions to MMA, which is going to be really great. I want to see how they incorporate that within the show. And it's going to be a really great fight. Going to be a really great card, along with UFC 306. Next month, we got 2 cards. We got 307, 308. And 308 is the one that I'm really looking forward to. What a stacked card. But we'll get more into that later as the time comes by. For now, let's just go watch a bunch of grown men chase a bouncy egg and try to knock each other's heads off. Because it will be fun. It will be great. Thank you for watching. I'm Mukundi. I Talk Sports.